Hey everyone, Lyndon Wetters here, 800 Club Minister. Today we're going to talk about how to improve your credit score. If you take these three methods that I'm going to share with you today, it can literally increase your credit score even 100 points and beyond. It absolutely can. These are ways that have been proven, and they are things that can do wonders for your credit right now. However, before we get into that, let's talk about a little bit of education, some financial education, some financial literacy. See, my goal is to help 1 million people, 1 million individuals, 1 million families to change 1 million lives when it comes to credit and financial literacy. That's the goal. So let's get some financial education out the way. First, payment history. So payment history is 35% of your credit score, 35%. Then the amount owed is 30% of your credit score. Between the amount owed and your payment history, that is 65% of your credit score. If you master these two pieces, you're going to find yourself at a very different level. You're going to find yourself not just having fair credit, but great credit and excellent credit. So keep that in mind. So here's the first thing that you need to do is, do you have any late payments? Do you have late payments on your credit report right now? If you do, get those removed. Get those removed. If you have questions about how to do that and how does it work, all you got to do is reach out to me. But any late payments that you have, you got to get those removed immediately. That's the first thing. Number two, capacity and amount owed. So when you look at your credit limit right now, when you look at the credit cards you have and the limit that you have, if your credit limit, if the amount that you owe is over 5%, you gotta get it below 5%. That's the elite status. You must get it below 5%. The recommendation is 30% maximum usage when it comes to the capacity or the amount owed. Yes, I understand that. But for this particular purpose, to get the kind of increase that I'm talking to you about right now, you need to get that balance 5% or below, period. That's the second thing. Number three, authorized user. Become an authorized user on someone's credit card. Could be your mom, it could be your pop, your sibling, your significant other, could be a great friend, but become an authorized user on someone's credit card. Now, there are a few guidelines that you need to keep in mind when you're becoming an authorized user. Number one, that particular credit card should have 0 late payment in its history. No late payments at all in the history of that card. And again, when you become an authorized user, the person, the primary holder for the card is at no risk. They are not. So again, no late payment in the history of that particular card. Number two, the card needs to have at least $10,000 in limit, at least 10K in limit, and it also needs to be at least 5 years old. So it's a seasoned account. However, if that card is 10 years and beyond old, so it's very seasoned, it can have below $10,000 as the limit. It can have 5,000, it can have 2,000, it could even have 1,000. The higher the limit, it's better. But if it's 10 years and beyond old, then that's fine, because age over limit all the time. So if that's the case, then you could use a lower limit, but those things are extremely, extremely important. What is being an authorized user? What good is it? It is literally copy and paste. What it is, you are taking someone's history and you are pasting it on your own credit history. That's really what it is. It is impressive. It is revolutionary and it's a game changer when it comes to your credit. Now, when you become an authorized user, it's not a lifetime approach. So you have to use this for a particular purpose. So while you're on that card as the authorized user and you do the other two things that I recommended, then you're going to start making moves. That's going to help you in the long haul. Whether it's to get a car, to get a home, to get a personal loan, to get a loan to send your kids off to school. So that's an educational loan. Whatever the cause or the purpose or the reason is, you got to tap into that on a time-sensitive basis. Now, here's the cool part about being an authorized user. When you're taken off that card, the history still remains on your credit profile. Man, I'm telling you, you adopt these three things and it's going to be a game changer and a life changer. It's going to position you to win. I'm going to leave it right there. If you have any additional questions about any of the methods or any of the strategies that I just mentioned, or additional things you can do or use to take your life and your credit, your finances to a whole new level, all you got to do is just reach out to me. My number is 786-505-0270. That's my cell. You can call me, you can text me, but I'm here to help you get from where you are to where you want to be.